second one. Now I got that pipe pistol I needed. Now, I got distracted talking about servers and tech and all this good fun stuff. And I did a little bit of research on camps as well, because I wanted to double check and see how all that worked. Oh good, weapons. And that means I can switch back to my hunting rifle. Repair. Workbench repair. Good. What else do I use? I had a hatchet. Workbench repair. Good, perfect. Which means now... Great! I feel better about that. Anyway, I did a little bit of quick research on camps because I wanted to be prepared and I wanted to not be afraid of leaving my camp behind and all this good stuff. And so I double checked on camps and see how like looting works, inventory works, all that good stuff. There's that stash that we saw at the other camp. Sounds like there's a rad roach somewhere.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long. Things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben-Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold, their names lost to time. I thought we should preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories, anything they want to preserve forever. I'll call this series the Survivor Stories. I'll start with me. I was an anthropology PhD student at Vault-Tec University, final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Vault-Tec employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. With my little brother, we went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. In the end, I pushed them inside it, and that was it. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived. Eventually, the responders formed, and I signed up right away. So hard. The flood was devastating. Relocating to Morgantown Airport and now Flatwoods has been...
Found the rad roach.
I remain optimistic. Been with them now for, I guess 2 years. We have big plans. We can do so much to help. Maybe, just maybe, we can rebuild enough to be okay. And in the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can. We are your history. This is Dasa Ben-Ami, signing off for now.
Anyway, you can build a camp, and you can essentially make it so people can't, like, edit your camp and steal from your camp and stuff like that, which is what I was hoping for.
Hi. Dasa asked me if I would talk about, how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and messed up people and the cows with 2 heads and all of it. I was bad. bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts and put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dawson said I could help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise.
Ow.
And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay. Okay. Bye.
So we've got a working Protectron here.
Overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
You're level 14. That makes it sound like I'm allowed to kill you.
It sure is great to see living human beings again.
You're just a store? Ooh, I sure do like this venue mender.
Hey,
Vendor menu.
if you need supplies,
Vendor
Bob
menu
got you covered.
better than the one in Fallout 4. So 308 rounds I absolutely would like. Ooh.
With smarts and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
So weapons, what? Can I just hit people with binoculars? Alright, whatever.
Here, why not
Yeah, none of
grab
these things
a
are worth as
stim
much as this
pack
ranger outfit.
or two?
Nice to know that I'm living glamorously. What kind of ammo do you have? Ah, man, 3 caps around is ridiculous.
Volunteer. If
I'm
you
sure I'll
need
obtain more money
supplies,
later on. He's got a lot of
Bob
money to give. I
got
just
you
don't really have
covered.
anything worth selling back to him, but whatever. At least I was able to make some money off of some of the stuff I've been picking up. The rest of it's all junk that I need to stick in the camp. Only volunteers and responders may access it until things calm down again. This is only a precaution until this whole thing blows over and we get back to rebuilding this great country. I just updated it with more information about supplies, so when we get back we can start distributing resources to the survivors that remain. Delbert and Kesha have volunteered to stay behind and take care of the survivors. Bacterial groups, something. Water is unsafe for drinking unless boiled thoroughly. Yeah, I'd have guessed as much. Please hold. I wanted to. I didn't see this. I hope things in Flatwoods are going well. I thought I wanted to share. If we can spare the personnel, I'd like to send a team into Gully Mine. They were blasting in the days before the war, and if there's still dynamite in there, it might come in handy. I know you're busy with the volunteer programs. It's your call. Well, puts the mine on the map. Guest. Right newsletter. Ooh. That's a lot of information that I don't feel like reading. Well, evidently I don't get that, so whatever. New overseer's log.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God, there's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are, and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Well, there's not really anything else up here that I can do. So it's not at this computer that I do that then, it's another one further out, over in here. Oh, okay, yeah, I was in this room before. Photo mode unlocked. Specialty, hydrology, education, 10/25/96. Flatwoods River, housing assignment 3, Church Road, monitoring water safety protocols in Flatwoods, conducting ongoing hydrology experiments. So near the river. Everybody else sucks. Fabulous. Da-da-da. Whoa. Dude, it gave me items and stuff for winning? Hell yeah! I may now participate in PvP. Volunteer responder by completing basic training courses. First things first. Bro, sweet! I still need to find a good spot to place my camp. And so placing camps, you need to be slightly away from other stuff, like POIs and lumpy territory and stuff like that. Oh, Mr. Why are you angry? Why are you angry? Oh, you're not angry. Why are you in red then? Who hurt you? I like your hat. Oh well, whatever. I don't like how it like blurs things. Maybe there's a way to turn that off. What is that? That's weird. Agricultural Research Center? Oh, there's something over there. So much stuff to do! Well, that's not good. Water testing kit. Collect water by walking up to a river, well, or water pump and pressing R when prompted.
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. Well, seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoka,
Water is
coordinating
contaminated.
a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned into a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't react to scope and time. That's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Uh-huh. Oh, you scared the crap out of me, you stupid cow. Anyone else? Anyone else? Dirty water. Analyze the water in your testing kit's results in Kesha's lab. Lawn gnome! Oh, I don't like that laugh. Oh, hey, you can actually take the pots in this game. Yeah, these used to be static. Sweet! That's the thing I'm used to, though. In most multiplayer games, items are usually pretty static. Like, they just kind of stay wherever they are. This game has retained its physics. Obviously, since I have no friends, I don't know if other people see me interacting with items the way that I am, but, you know, it's still fun for me.
Responder Dasa gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story, so... Hi, my name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now, and I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked, disorganized, cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually happened? Aliens. You think I'm joking? Listen, right before everything went to hell, I saw them. I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with my dog, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded, and I felt myself falling to the ground. And I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up, and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with my dog following it. And I knew something was wrong. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. I'm glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us, just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Planned. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
It started off nice and believable, and then quickly spiraled out of control. I would not be surprised if there was truth in that statement. A lot of conspiracy theories tend to come from at least a little bit of truth. To say that, because that's the biggest thing, aliens are in these games. There's aliens in Fallout 4, there's aliens in New Vegas, and for all I know, there's aliens in Fallout 3. I didn't play that one, so I don't know. So, yeah, it's kind of like an Easter egg kind of thing, but more so than anything, it is an actual thing and in the actual game. And, especially in a situation like this, if there were aliens watching over us, this is the time for them to intervene and help, But I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a Men in Black kind of thing going on, and the aliens swooped in, and we genuinely... the war was actually about aliens and whatnot. That's an interesting concept that I'd never really considered for the premise of this game. But it totally could work. And I think that's hilarious. And I believe him. Was that supposed to... It said play. Okay, whatever. This is not the... Yeah, I need to be over here. Please keep this list up to date at all times until we get a terminal set up. Track this. Testing kit, air quality, water testing, metabolizer. Am I supposed to be doing something up there? No, I'm supposed to use this terminal, okay. Analyze water sample. Water is not significantly improved since the last sample from the same coordinates. Oil water using dirty water and wood fuel.
This is my first interview with another survivor.
Oh, whoops. I wanted to play that. Is this the one?
Hi.
No.
Dasa asked me if I would talk about, how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay.
This one.
This is my first interview with
There we
another
go.
survivor, Kesha McDermott. She found me trying to break into a Nuka-Cola machine and showed me a different way. So, Kesha, can you tell us a bit about how we can make sure our water is safe for drinking? Try to keep it to the basics for training purposes.
Oh, it's not complicated, really. find water and strain out any big particles and chunks. Then, boil it in a pot over an open fire for a minute or two, then let it cool. Should be fine. Like...
That's a possum?
Like making tea, right?
I wasn't expecting it to be docile.
Help develop a program to train volunteers.
It's got 3 heads.
Survivalist prior to all of this?
You could say that. I taught high school kids. I used to talk about
It's
this
so
very
ugly.
thing
It's got
to
like
them.
teeth coming out of its
Practical
back.
application of the sciences.
What is that?
It's
It
fascinating,
disappeared.
but you never realize how important some
I-
things will be down the
what?
road, do you?
I guess not. So if we were students of yours, what would you tell us about the world now? How can we survive?
That's a good question, Dasa. Well, I would tell you all to remain calm and focus on surviving. The first thing you need to do is get yourself some clean drinking water. It's likely all you'll find is dirty water, but that's okay. We can fix it. Dirty water carries a small chance of disease, and it's a bit radioactive. You'll probably survive if you drink it, but you shouldn't take that risk. It's better than toxic water or nuclear waste, though, which are both very harmful and should be boiled thoroughly first. Got that, Dutha?
Yes'm. Contaminated water should be boiled. Okay, that sounds easy enough. So, boiled water is safe?
It's mostly safe, but still a bit radioactive. What you really want is purified water.
Oh, purified water. Okay, how do I get that?
You can build machines that will do it for you, and that's the most reliable way. Building them requires some space and time and plenty of materials. But on my way up here from Watoga, I found purified water occasionally in supply caches and medical kits. So keep your eyes peeled.
If I boil water and that's mostly safe, aside from a teensy bit of radiation, what about tea? Most folks around here are tea drinkers, as you know. I recall many a night sipping tea on the stoop, watching lightning bugs, and reading a book in peace and quiet. Tell me that's still okay, Kesha?
Oh, bless your heart. It's probably as good as boiled water anyway. Maybe even better if you add anything medicinal to it. Some survivors add all sorts of flowers and herbs to boiled water, and they swear by it. Personally, I stick with purified water. To each their own.
Okay, got it. Switching tracks a bit. I know you're awfully busy with your latest research in flatwoods. Can you explain that a bit?
Of course! I'm testing local, natural water over time in Appalachia. Gathering data, monitoring the radiation and contamination levels, all of that. I analyze the data in my lab to look for long-term trends and use those trends to determine how we can use the water right now. We use the water for more than just drinking, you know. It feeds our plants, which feed our animals, so we need to know how things are changing.
You got a lot of work cut out for you. I'm glad you joined the responders. That data sounds invaluable.
It is. I've integrated the data collection and research into the Responders Survivors Volunteer Program as well.
My God, this takes forever.
I am still a teacher, after all.
I want to grab this one.
Wow. And there you have it, folks. Thanks for talking with us today, Kesha. And thanks for showing us all how to live a little safer.
Class dismissed.
That's great. I love you guys. I'm glad that you're so happy and that you're all dead now. But Jesus Christ, I understand the concept of boiling water.
Oh, yeah, am I loud enough? Okay. Hi. What do you want me to say exactly?
Yeah, so just talk about how you got here and maybe a little bit about your life. This is a historic document. Go ahead, Tabitha.
Okay.
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 Do boiled
so-
water.
Well, thanks. Okay.
What just happened?
I've been
What was
sober
that?
for 9 days. I got here 9 days ago. My name is Tabitha, and this is my story. I just found out about everything. The war, the bombs, I just realized this was really happening. For years, I thought the chems were playing tricks with my mind, hurting my brain. I thought it was the worst trip ever. Every time I had come out of my haze long enough to look for food, I'd find more chems, and, well, they kept going. And I kept seeing madness. But, I would have been wandering around fighting giant rats and eating garbage if not for the responders. They're good folks. That doc in the church, got me some meds that are helping out a lot. And they have group therapy meetings, and it's good. It's good. I think it's home. But listen, you should avoid the mountains. They'll just get you mixed up. Get you doing things you don't want to do. Hurting people mostly. And there are so many chems up there. I spent too long there, and I hurt people. I couldn't think right. I couldn't.
Oh, it's okay, Tabitha. Remember what we said in the group? Take your Addictol and rest, and things will be okay soon. It's okay. We're here for you.
Yeah. I'm taking it. When I feel better, I'm going out west now. Getting out of this place. Getting out, getting away from the chems, all of this. I feel better every day, but, you know, years of chems, years of rads, years of sleeping.
Oh boy, quest complete.
It adds up. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to sleep now, okay?
Oh, I get plans, boil water,
Thanks for sharing your
millimeters,
story,
stimpaks.
Get some sleep.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Am I level 5?
You're safe now.
Heck yeah. Ooh, what? You have reached level 5. Combat with other players enabled. Teammate, event mate, allies work together. All damage is ignored. Strangers, team up, trade, or attack. Damage is reduced until both sides attack. Kill or be killed. No damage reduction. Interesting. So, let's see. I'm going to do endurance. All drinks quench thirst by additional 25%. chance to catch a disease from food is reduced. You take 30% less radiation from eating or drinking. All food satisfies hunger by an additional 25%. You may use one duplicate card to rank up this card. Aha. Except yes. Rank up one card. Pack rat. You. Oh, I can't level that, or can't use that yet. Wait, what? You can... Oh my lord. This number is allowed to match up with this number. That's how that works, isn't it? Is that how that do how it do? That be do how do. Dabba dee boo do. That be do how do. Falling below, automatically use. Gain plus 15 damage, energy resistance while sprinting. No power armor. Doobie dooba how doo boo. I feel good about that. That's awesome.